Can you digest metal? It sounds like a ridiculous question, right? I mean, we're talking about chewing on forks, munching on coins, maybe washing it all down with a couple of screws. It sounds like something out of a freak show, or maybe a bizarre internet dare. But here's the thing, people have actually done it, and not just once or twice. Some people have made entire careers, yes, careers out of eating metal. The question isn't just, can it be done? But how? And whether you could survive it. Let me introduce you to a man named Michel Lotito, better known as Monsieur Mange-Tout, which literally means Mr. Eat-All in French. He became a global phenomenon for consuming objects that would send most of us straight to the emergency room. Bicycles, shopping carts, razor blades, and believe it or not, an actual airplane. Not a toy plane, not a model kit, an actual Cessna 150 airplane. Piece by piece, over the course of about 2 years, he ate it. This wasn't camera tricks or sleight of hand. Lotito had medical documentation, live audiences, and x-rays to back it all up. So how is that even possible? Michel Lotito was special, literally. His body was unlike that of most humans. He had a condition called pica, a psychological disorder that causes people to crave and consume non-food items. People with pica have been known to eat chalk, dirt, glass, even laundry detergent. But Lotito's case went further. His stomach lining was incredibly thick, allowing him to tolerate sharp or harsh materials. And most fascinating of all, his stomach acid was nearly double the strength of the average person's. His digestive system was like a biological blast furnace. But here's the real kicker. Just because he could do it doesn't mean you can. Lotito may have been a medical anomaly, but the rest of us, our bodies aren't built for it. Let's talk about what happens when a regular person swallows metal. First off, the human stomach does contain hydrochloric acid. That's right. Your body naturally produces one of the strongest acids known to science. It has a pH of around 1 to 2, which is strong enough to dissolve bone under the right conditions. In lab experiments, it can even corrode razor blades. Sounds intense, right? But when it comes to metal, your digestive system runs into a wall. Soft metals, like aluminum or zinc, might slowly corrode in the acid, but that doesn't mean they're safe to eat. Far from it. Zinc can cause toxicity in large amounts. Copper found in some coins can lead to stomach pain, vomiting, and long-term liver damage. But harder metals like stainless steel, iron, titanium, your stomach acid basically shrugs and says, nope. Those metals are far too strong to be broken down by your digestive juices. So what happens then? Your body does the only thing it can do, try to get rid of it. Either you vomit it up, which is painful and dangerous, or it passes through your intestines, where it can do real damage. Sharp or jagged pieces of metal can tear your internal tissues, creating wounds that may bleed internally. In many cases, doctors have to remove swallowed metal through endoscopy or even emergency surgery. And if the metal gets stuck, it can cause a bowel obstruction, a potentially life-threatening condition. Even smooth coins or magnetic objects can pose serious risks. Swallowing 2 magnets, for example, can cause them to snap together through the intestinal walls, pinching and tearing your insides. And then there's the issue of toxicity. Some metals don't just sit there. They leach into your bloodstream. Lead, mercury, and cadmium are highly toxic, even in small amounts. Chronic exposure to these can lead to neurological problems, kidney failure, or worse. You might not even notice at first until it's too late. So no, you can't really digest metal. Not safely, not naturally, not without consequences. But here's where things get interesting, because while our natural biology might be limited, science is beginning to reimagine what's possible inside the human body. In recent years, researchers have been exploring biodegradable metals that the human body can process safely. Why? Because of the growing field of ingestible medical devices. Imagine swallowing a pill that contains a tiny camera, or a chip that monitors your gut health in real time. Now imagine that device dissolves inside you, leaving nothing behind. No surgery required. Sounds like science fiction? It's already happening. Scientists are designing magnesium and zinc-based alloys that break down slowly and harmlessly once they have done their job. These smart pills can track temperature, pH, or even deliver timed doses of medication. Some are exploring iron-based wires or coils that dissolve in stomach acid, turning what was once dangerous, metal inside your body, into a powerful tool for medicine. In a strange way, the idea of digesting metal is becoming a reality. Not by chewing on bicycles, but by engineering materials that our body can interact with safely. The future of medicine might involve more metal than we ever imagined, just not the kind you find in a toolbox. So let's bring it back to the question, can you digest metal? The answer is no, at least not in the way you're thinking. You can't digest a nail or a fork or a coin. Trying to do so would land you in the hospital, or worse. The stomach acid you have, impressive as it is, just isn't up to the task. But with the help of science and innovation, we're starting to design metals that the body can work with. Metals that help instead of harm. And that's a far more exciting possibility than eating an airplane. So next time someone asks if you can digest metal, just smile and say, "Not yet, but give it time." Thanks for watching. If you like this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon for more mind-bending science content. Until next time, stay curious and maybe keep the cutlery out of your mouth.